Well, here I am in Dale, about to embark on a 23-mile hike on the coast path around to Broadhaven. Oh, what an amazing sight that is. Perfect blue sky and a field of gorgeous golden wheat. I think after weeping willows, these big pine trees have to be my second favourite. Well, there's no mistake in that. Amazing bird song. It's incredible that, isn't it? Oh, I wonder what this was. I wonder if this was an old lime kiln. Just over there on the headland is the only bit of Dale Fort we can see. Dale Fort now is a large outdoor activity centre, and over there on the horizon is Milford Haven, one of, if not the deepest natural harbour in the UK, and it's home to several oil refineries. We're at Watwick Point now, and this huge tower is used as a beacon for the oil tankers that come into Milford Haven. That just ahead of us, I'll see if I can point it out for you. Down there is West Blockhouse Point. It's a huge old fort. Well, I wasn't expecting to walk around This is fantastic. The people that are staying here very kindly let me have a wander around. So I'm going to have a good look. Oh, that's magnificent. Look at that. Oh, can you imagine the sight of this place when it had the massive guns? Well, what an incredible treat that was, walking around that old fort. The lady in there was even kind enough to let me have a look inside. I didn't want to intrude on their holiday, so I didn't get any pictures of any of the workings and the gears and stuff that was on the door. But that was absolutely fantastic. These three masts are beacons, again, for the oil tankers coming into Milford. They look fantastic. I'd love to climb up those. And here we have a couple of gun emplacements that were connected to West Block Fort. Looks like there's a few of them along there. And that headland over there is St Anne's Head with St Anne's Lighthouse on it. And that's the way we're heading. I suspect that's more sea defences and port defences here at St Anne's Head. And here we are on St Anne's Head at St Anne's Lighthouse. I'm heading down into West Dale Bay now. There's a path that goes from Dale across to West Dale Bay, and it also, by the look of it, takes you past the castle. That's Dale Castle, just down there. And there's a path, by the look of it, that goes at the top of the hill there and down into this stunning little bay. And yes, by the look of it, there is a path running down the middle of the valley into Dale and the castle, as well as the road going up the top of the hill and the car park. I'm at a place called the Hooksies, just outside Marlowe's. And this used to be part of the World War II airfield that was up here. It's all gone now. I think there might be a few buildings left and a few residential properties up there, but it's all disused now, and as you can see, it's in a bit of a sorry state. I would imagine it would be quite nerve-wracking being posted out here in World War II, being as Milford was such a busy port even back then. Plus Milford also had an arms depot, and it had about 6 tunnels buried into the hill down there where they would keep mines and arms and ammunition and all sorts of stuff. And as far as I know, the Germans never found it. This is Marlowe's Sands. And that over there is St Bride's Bay. This is St Bride's Bay. Directly in front of us is Ramsey Island. Going over to Kenliddy. That is Scomer Island. And over there is Stockholm. Only a 5-minute detour off the coast path. I'm up in Marlowe's in search of food. Wow, that's a bugger. Shop's closed. Never mind. It was only a short walk off the coast path, so it wasn't a huge detour. But I could have done with some sandwiches or a pie or something. But I'm glad I bought some extra water at the place down near Skomer. So, onwards and upwards. Well, thankfully, I've got my last energy bar left on me, and I've got a caffeine gel, so that'll keep me going for a little bit. Well, after the disappointment of Marlowe's, it's back down onto the coast path I go. Well, that's some interesting geology down there. Just below the grass is that grey rock, that line of grey rock, and underneath there you've got the red, and then at the bottom of there, I presume, all that was red down there, but it's washed a different colour with the sea. But that's quite a contrast over there, isn't it? Now I wonder what that was. No idea. I do know that's an incredibly pretty wall. Goes on for quite some way as well. That over there that you can probably just see the tip of is the castle in St Bride's. Don't know if you can see that over there, but that is St Bride's Castle. And I'm just coming over into the place with the same name as the bay. And this is St Bride's. That's a sturdy looking structure. As I'm guessing, that's an old lime kiln. That was Mill Haven. Yes, look at that. My first view of today's final destination. Over there is Broadhaven. Got a little bit of Queen. Give me some motivation and keep me going. Just on the outskirts of Little Haven now. It's looking fantastic out there though. Look at the sea. Look at the sunset. Such a still, beautiful evening out here now. Cheers. Unfortunately, coming down into Little Haven can mean only one thing: going back up out. And I know what's coming round this corner as well, and it ain't flat. Dum dum dum, up we go. And I made it. What an incredible walk that was. All that remains now is to find the chippy and call my ride home. Thanks for joining me. Catch you next time. Yeah, well, I think I deserve that.